Jerry,
Yeah.
thank you for joining me today.
Are we starting now?
Yeah, we have started
Already? Oh.
already. We've got a very special guest today, known as Jerry McSpanky on the
Yeah.
live stages, but also known as
What do you mean known as?
your name,
Like, well, my parents, the one that my
your,
parents
your,
gave me.
your government name.
My government name. Yeah. But why do you call it government name?
I don't know. I've heard it being called the government name, real name,
Because like the government didn't give me that name. Oh,
but it's the name that you told the government.
okay, okay.
You know, which is your name.
That's the approved name.
Yeah.
by the
What's your SARS name?
government. Oh, my SARS name. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, because that one I gave them. I'm the one who
Yeah.
gave it to them.
Yeah.
So yeah. My name, my SARS name is Moredi.
Morweni. Yeah.
Now say it.
Morweni.
And say it. You say the right shit.
Am I saying it right?
Mu
Mu.
Rue.
Rue.
Oh damn. God damn. Okay.
Hey, bro.
Shout out.
I got a fire tongue.
Damn. All right, cool. Damn. I'm impressed. This is for the first time actually someone says that part right.
Morweni.
You're fucking it up now.
Okay. Hey, bro. It's high pressure, high stakes, man.
It's
Mu.
Rue.
Murwe.
Ri.
Murweri.
Yes.
Murweri.
God damn, you got that tongue, homie.
Yeah, bro.
You got that tongue.
I do the clicks
You
as
know what I'm
well,
saying?
you know?
For real?
Yeah, you could put me in a zoo, man.
Damn.
Only
What do
white guy that speaks Xhosa, man.
Who you put in the zoo?
Yeah, like a freak show.
What do you mean a freak show?
Hey, man.
No, what do you mean a freak show? Like
You get the white Zulu, but there was never the white vendor, right?
what's a white vendor?
Exactly.
Okay, white.
I can become an
Oh, no.
honorary. I become an honorary vendor.
No, where I do it actually, right? Like growing up, I used to think that he was white. You know, he used to be like a gospel singer. If you
Okay.
Google him, it's called like his name is Rapson Ramboani. You know what I'm saying? He used to come. He was white.
Yeah.
At least we thought he was white.
Yeah.
And he used to speak Venda. We were so impressed by this
Okay.
dude. He just speaking Venda. We thought this white dude is just speaking Venda.
Yeah.
Turns out he was just an albino.
Okay.
You know, we didn't know that. I mean, they say we shouldn't call people albinos, but
Yeah.
we didn't know that he was a person with albinism.
He was a light skin.
You know what I'm saying? He was just light skin Venda, but just too light skin. But we didn't know about such a thing. You know what I'm saying? And then later on we realized, oh man, he was one of us. He just had that lack of pigment.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but
Hey.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So you grew up in Venda.
I grew up in Venda.
Yeah, which is like on the western border of Limpopo, right? Or which town?
what?
Which Venda town did you grow up in?
Okay, let's start about the location itself. What do you mean western town?
The way I understand it, and I might be very wrong here,
Yeah.
is that it's like on the border of Zimbabwe and South Africa.
Yes.
In Limpopo.
Yeah?
That's where the main Venda is. Am I wrong?
Okay, what is west?
West is going towards America,
Towards America.
away from China.
So we are towards the east.
The east.
Yeah.
Oh, towards Mozambique.
yes.
Oh, wow.
You know, we like yeah, that. So we're on the top of South Africa. We're in, let's say north east.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it close to Alice Ras?
What's Illustratus?
Like Mazina side. It's like the north.
Musina is Venda.
Mazina's Venda.
Yes.
What?
Starting from Musina, going down to like you know Lustrichat.
Yeah.
That's still Venda.
Okay.
So from Musina to Lustrichat,
Okay.
all that area.
It's a lot of Venda.
Yeah, it's just Venda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no, we got some whites there. You know, some whites they sit in Lustrichat. That's why they call it Lustrichat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They found that land. They're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm a chill.
Do you know the comedian Eddie Izzard?
Who?
Eddie Izzard. I would go check them out, man.
Where is he
They're very funny. From England, the UK.
Oh, I would.
Yeah. But check this stuff out because they've got this joke about like when England was colonizing.
Yes.
And they were going all around, and then they got to India, and India is like, you can't claim this land. This is our land. And then he goes, do you have a flag? You know, because we have a flag, which means that this is now ours.
Wait, so India didn't have a flag by then?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, when did the country start even having flags?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, but okay, all countries now have flags. So, okay. Why do countries have flags?
To say that this is our country, this is our piece of big property.
So if you don't have a flag, then you don't have a country.
Yeah.
Is that what?
It's one of the legal requirements for having a country.
So which country doesn't have a flag now? Maybe
No countries don't have flags.
for real.
Yeah. Even Palestine's got a flag.
Damn. So therefore, we can't go to any land that's like, yo, you got the flag. So
Yeah. There's no flag, there's no land.
I'm a foot.
Even Antarctica has a flag.
What is their flag?
It's the shape of Antarctica on a blue background.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I love flags. I love flags.
Why
I don't
do you
know
love
why.
flags?
I don't know why. It's just kind of some spectrumy stuff, you know? I fucking love I know every country's flag. You name a country, I can describe its flag to you.
Tell me like Burkina. Okay, oh no, you know that one. It's in the news.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Niger.
Niger.
Yeah.
Niger it looks like the Irish flag. It's got orange, white, and green with a dot in the middle.
I don't know the Irish flag.
Oh, well, it looks like the Irish flag with a dot in the middle. I think it's an orange dot.
But what is the Irish flag?
Irish flag is orange, white, and green.
Where did you learn all this?
I don't know.
Wait, what did you study at school?
I studied software engineering.
Okay. What did you study in high school?
High school, I don't know, school like languages, maths.
But the
my
flag
choice.
spot,
No, I never had history or geography or anything like that. I just have a big interest, man. I fucking love.
So you
geography.
just went outside to the internet and looked for the flags.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
memorize
yeah,
colors.
yeah.
Man, you got the.
And we've got the best flag.
You got that.
We've got the best flag.
South Africa.
South Africa's flag is the most beautiful flag, man.
Why?
I don't know. It's just well designed. It's visually appealing. You know, it's simple, but it's also like it's like no other flag in the world. No other flag in the world has a similar kind of flag structure.
No, Zimbabwe
You know?
had.
Zimbabwe actually, yeah. You're
Zimbabwe,
right. Yeah,
they just
they've got
copied us.
they copied us.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
because
you know
we
what?
had a great flag, and they're like, we're gonna steal that flag. You know,
Some good
yeah,
flag. But yeah, man.
cool.
I see what you're talking about. Damn, I think you know a lot of battle flags. You're right. You got that. You got that easy on you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I got touched. You know,
You know what I'm saying?
I got grazed. I missed most of it, but
I can see you got that little bit of
I
easy.
got a
You
little
can't
bit
just
of
be.
it, yeah.
You gotta have the easy.
So
money.
so you grew up in North Limpopo, Venda.
Yes,
How many years of your life did you kind of spend there before you came to Joburg? Most of your life?
all of my life
Hmm.
until I came to Joburg, so I think I was 17 years old when I
Okay.
left Venda.
All right.
So yeah, and then I came to Joburg, and this is where I am the most.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
for some education and work and
Mm.
life.
Yeah. Yeah.
know,
Do you like Joburg?
What does that mean?
Whatever you need it to mean. Do you like living in Joburg? Do you like the what Joburg represents?
Okay, yeah. Joburg for me, it represents the pursuit of a dream.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
that's the thing. That's why I left.
Mm.
I left home. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's a place wherein people go there and actualize their dreams.
Mm.
It's like the land of honey and milk.
Yeah. Yeah. And Sodom and Gomorrah at the same time.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah. There's some good stuff
Yeah.
that are not good, but
Yeah,
you enjoy
yeah.
those things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This like Joburg is like some. I don't want to say women, but get
Among other things, you know.
you know what I'm saying?
There's-
It's a place wherein like you can. Then there's a pursuit of love. You know what I'm saying? Not just dreams. You know, because what's the point of you just having dreams but you don't have the love?
Hey, bro, it's hard to find love in Joburg.
Why?
For me, I was born and raised here, bro. A lot of people that are here and stay here
Yeah.
are here for work. That's the reason why people are in Joburg.
Okay. Yes. That's one. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know.
Why
It
would
might
that make it
also.
hard?
I don't know. I've just always found it hard to date here.
Why?
But this is also the only place I've ever dated, so I'm probably the problem. You know.
I don't think dating has anything to do with the place in which you are. But I think it's just a thing. Like, okay, let's say I grew up in Venda, right? So dating in Venda, I was like, well, these people I know these people, and people have resemblance. Like if people like from how those people have resemblance. But then when you come to Joburg, you see different kinds of people. Like, damn, I didn't know I had a type in that. I didn't know that was my type. Every day you wake up in the morning, you find your type. You find a new type. Like every day you see a new soulmate.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm
what's beautiful about Joburg as well, is that it is this melting pot.
Yeah, there's everyone. So
I believe that there's one person from every country in the world that lives in Joburg or is in Joburg at any given moment. Every country in the world, a Mongolian person
yeah.
walking in Rosebank.
So
Or
you want to say this
I've met people from Argentina. I've met people from fucking Benin. People from everywhere in the world, Moroccan people, Spanish people, French people living in Joburg and working in Joburg.
I'm trying to think about a country of somebody we wouldn't find in Joburg. Yeah, I can't think of one.
Madagascar, you'd find a Madagascan person. An Australian, you'd find an Australian person.
Maybe it's my lack of knowledge of other countries, but there's gotta be a country, man, that we can't find that in Joburg.
I don't think so.
There's gotta be a
Maybe like Kazakhstan.
okay, Rwanda. Okay, we can find the Rwandese.
Yeah, for sure. They're here to infiltrate, you know.
But that's the thing, like, you know, why is it that people call like people from Rwanda like Rwandese? Because it's like, okay, who gets to decide to use that? What do you call it? Suffix.
The rules of language.
It's like, because it's like, okay, I'm a South African.
Yeah.
So African. You
Yeah.
know, there's like an Australian, American. Then there's Japanese. Which country gets like is like Rwandese, Japanese?
It's the Congolese.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
It's the vowel that it ends on, and whether it ends on a vowel.
What do you mean?
Like if it ends on like American,
Yes.
it's like an A-N
Yes.
because it ends in an A, so you add an N, right?
Okay.
Australian,
Yes.
it ends in an A, so you add an N.
Yes.
Chinese, China, I don't know.
Yeah.
Congo ends on an O, so you add a Lese.
Congolese. Okay. Africa.
Rwandese, I've never heard Rwandese. I've always heard Rwandan.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that triggered this story. Like Rwandese, what the heck? Because I thought they were gonna be like,
And then you get Venda. It was like just Venda.
No,
you don't
no.
get Vendanese.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we got some Vendanese.
We got a Vendanese here.
Vendanese. Oh, because Venda used to be like there was a point in time when Venda was a country. You know about that?
Yeah.
So therefore, we could have been like a Vendanese.
Yeah, Vendanese.
You know what I'm saying? With the Vendanese. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. South Africa is going on war.
Or Vendan.
With the Vendanese.
Vendan doesn't sound right.
Vendan sounds like a vegan. Vendans.
I'm a Vendan.
Yeah, I'm a Vendan.
Yeah.
No, but I think we are. Okay, we call ourselves vendors.
Yeah.
It's like Botswana. The people who live in Botswana.
Botswanan.
They are Tswanas.
Tswanas, but also Botswanan.
Botswana. Yeah, Botswana.
Botswana. Yeah.
Oh, Botswana. Yeah, so, yeah, that's, okay, Lesotho, what do you call them?
Sutu.
Basutu. Yeah, Basutu. So we don't need
Ease.
Lesotho or Lesothian. Yeah, we just Basutu.
Yeah.
Shout out, man, damn.
Yeah.
This.
So it's a prefix, not a suffix, right? Basutu or
Oh yeah, okay.
Botswana?
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think like I think I do enjoy Joburg. I think like I think to be able to actualize I think Joburg has allowed me to be able to actualize some of what of the dreams, right? To come to Joburg, like to pursue education.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, I think.
And you studied actuarial science at WITS, right?
Yes, I studied actuarial science at
Did
WITS.
you start as an actuarial science student?
Yes, like from day one. That's what I.
You
know.
How
So
what was that like studying actuarial science?
it was. Okay, I didn't even know what I was studying. First of all, I didn't know what this giant is. I just had like in Venda. It's in the school that I was in. It was there was a buzzword like this is the career of the future. You know what I'm saying? But they just told us that there's money in the career.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you can do maths, you love maths, this is the career for you.
Yeah.
And then that's like, you know what? I can do maths. I don't even like maths. I hate mathematics. I hate maths. But it's just I have the ability to do maths.
Yeah.
And I think given my background, I needed some cash. You know what I'm saying? If there's a career that has money and I have the ability to do that, I have the ability to do maths.
Of course, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's the best decision you can make, especially if you don't keep on working in that industry.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the degree, you've got some work experience. You know,
Yeah.
it's something that you have this really good money skill.
Yeah,
you know, which is important.
Definitely.
You know.
So I think that's maybe one of the reasons, like, you know, I chose to pursue it. But the things I didn't even know what that was about. Apparently, we work in insurances. And,
Yes, yeah.
And here's the thing: I didn't even know any insurance product in my life. You know what I'm saying? This car insurance, how, like, what the hell is that? Like, I don't know about this thing, but I'm getting into this world of the unknown. What I know back where I come from, I only know like funeral policy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All families had a funeral policy. So
Yeah.
that's the one insurance product that I knew.
Yeah.
So I'm getting into this world of the unknown. So it was quite interesting for me just to learn. It was like just an undiscovered world. Just learning about all the stuff that was there. But it was quite difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I had to do what I had to do.
Nice, man. Congratulations. You graduated recently, right?
I graduated like in 2020. So I did my undergraduate degree. So 2021. Yeah, that was when I finished. And 2022 I did my honors degree. So yeah.
2023.
2022.
2022.
Yeah.
You did your honors.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now I'm like I work in the insurance industry for since 2023.
Yeah. I mean, our industries also overlap quite a bit, because I'm in the software industry.
Software,
and data engineering industry. So like, we work together.
Definitely.
And at some point, if you're an actuary, you need to learn Python or some coding. Like, there's no way you can just do it with Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah, I do that a lot of times.
Yeah, it's just Excel.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm saying like Python. Right
yeah.
now, I think like I've been doing a lot of work in Python. So just
or R.
Yeah, just doing the nerd stuff. But that's what we gotta do, man. We need this cash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good, man. So you came here when you were 17.
Yes, I came here when I was 17.
And what was growing up in Vienna like? Like you what are the schools like Model C schools? What like school structures are there? Because I know nothing about North Limpopo.
So it's I don't know about Model C's and stuff. It's just concepts that I hear about things. But our schools, I don't think. How do I say this? Okay, the way in which the Venda education system is structured, it's very weird, right? Because when you come to Joburg, I'm sure you probably have heard about it. There is this idea that Venda people are we're very intelligent, right?
There's that stereotype.
You know what I'm saying? There is that stereotype. But where does that stereotype even come from? Because if you go to Venda, you realize it's not necessarily true. Okay, it's not entirely true. There's an element of the truth to it, right? But then the reason why that is the case is that most people who come from Venda and come to Joburg, they're in a pursuit of a dream. Most likely it's gonna, and then who gets to get out of Venda? People who are very smart. So the best ones, then they come to Joburg, and those are the people that you're gonna have exposure to. Then when you see Venda people, Venda people are very educated, they're very smart. No, but those are the only people that you get to do it to experience. You get what I'm saying? The ones who couldn't make it through the private education system don't get to do it to make it to the city. So you don't meet those people. So the education system, the way in which it is set up, I would say we have a lot of poor schools, right? We have a lot of poor schools, in a sense that most schools are very underfunded. If you look at the results of, let's say, grade 12 students, Limpopo is one of the underperforming
provinces.
But yet you get these very smart students coming from there.
Yes.
So the way we set up, there are few schools, right, that are, I wouldn't say they are better funded. They are better funded, those schools. And most smart kids in a lot of villages, let's say they're like 50 villages, the best kids from those villages, then they'll all travel to that one school from very far away. Then they go to such schools that are, let's say, better funded, they have better teachers. You get what I'm saying? That's where you get all those smart kids.
Okay. Was this school, did you go to one of these schools?
Yes, I went to one of them.
Okay. And how far was it from where you were staying? Was it a far travel?
It was very far.
Like how long? Like an hour or half an hour a day?
Probably
longer.
Half an hour to an hour.
Okay.
To
get there.
So, and that was since grade since primary. So I've been traveling to so I have to move to another to go to another village for better education. There was a school in my village. Like imagine, I'm just living I've passed so many primary schools along the way for a better education. So therefore there are just certain schools that are good. So then they attract students to go there. You get what I'm saying? And then there are just other schools that are not well funded. So then those kids are struggling. Not because they're not smart, of course.
But just because the school isn't well funded.
You get what I'm saying?
Which is a fucking major problem.
So
we need to have better education in South Africa,
Definitely.
There was that story about the school in the Eastern Cape, I think, where McDonald's sponsored desks for them because there weren't desks in the class.
Oh, I saw that.
Did you see that?
Yes.
What a travesty.
Because that now it's not just about the learning. There's a lot of stuff that is you gotta worry about the toilet, you gotta worry about a chair. There's so many problems that the child now has to face.
And it's
other
not
than
difficult
just learn.
facilities to prepare for someone, You really just need a room and a good bathroom
Yeah,
and electricity.
So, and the thing that I've seen about these schools, you find that, I have friends of mine, right? These people are I think these guys are very intelligent, man. This guy is telling me that he probably didn't even have a maths teacher for like the whole half of the year. Do you get what I'm saying? But then that child was even able to like produce 100% mathematics.
Yeah.
So these people are just disadvantaged. I wouldn't say, so there are these ideas that, these people are smart or not, but then you got to check their
the opportunity.
You get what I'm saying? Their environment. If there are people who are so smart even without those facilities, imagine if you are giving those people facilities, what they can do. So the system, the way in which is, there are just few schools that are well funded, that are adequately funded, and a lot of schools that are just badly funded, and they don't even have like teachers. Like you find a school that has only one maths teacher or no teacher at all.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what happens.
So the school that you went to, was Afrikaans taught as a language there?
No, Africans. We were taught everything in Venda.
Everything in Venda.
Maths in Venda.
Maths in Venda.
English in
IT
Venda.
in Venda.
No IT.
No IT.
We don't do that.
Okay.
We don't have facilities for that. There's no time for that.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
You know,
So biology in Venda.
Yeah, biology in Venda.
Yo, man.
They gotta tell you what is a winner in Venda.
Did you learn English as a language in
Yes.
school? Like, was that the secondary language? So home language Venda,
Yes.
and then secondary language
So
English.
is offered as a first additional language.
Oh, okay, yes, first additional language. Yeah.
You know, so yeah, and I think learning English for me was the most difficult part. I'm bad at English. Like right now, yes, I have English that I can use to be able to be alive, to make a conversation with the person, but learning English for me, because the English is being taught in what? In Venda.
In Venda.
I don't know what the hell is going on. Since when I was a child, I've been taught English in Venda. And I had a disadvantage because the first school that I went to was the one in my village, the one that I had to leave.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And then now I'm catching up on English on that other better school. Yeah. So I'm learning English in Venda. I'm terrible at English. The thing is, okay, for example, on my metric certificate, I had all the distinctions in all subjects except for English. Right? And
how many distinctions is that? 8? 7?
So it was 7 subjects.
7 subjects. So 6 distinctions. 6 distinctions. That's wild, man.
With like a 93% average.
Yo.
So you can imagine, but then with no distinction in English, you can imagine. Do you see that that the impact of English, how bad it is? Because I don't want to be. I will see myself as someone I'm very intelligent, right? I don't want to lie. You know what I'm saying? That's doing the
93%.
Yeah,
that's yeah.
I don't want to do the disservice to the Lord, but yeah, the Lord did like bless me.
For sure.
The Lord, you know what I'm saying? But then still, English was was still a challenge to me. But then that shows how the education is being served. You know what I'm saying? And for me, learning English, I actually started learning English when I was in grade 12.
Really? Only in grade 12?
Yeah.
Wow.
For the first time to learn, where do I use he, she?
Sure.
Because
does Venda not have gender?
It does.
In that way?
Not really. But the thing is, it's not directly translatable to that. Now we don't have those laws. But I had to learn them because I knew that the following year I'm going to Joburg, so I need to learn some English. I need to learn some proper English right now. We gotta go there and speak to other people. So I need to get my things right.
It's a practice thing, And my only distinctions in school were LO, English, and IT.
Okay, fine.
Those are my distinctions.
I'll be concerned if you didn't get the LO.
Yeah. Was LO a subject?
Yeah, LO was a subject. Yeah, everyone it's a compulsory.
Yeah.
Everyone has to have that. Yeah.
What's your view on LO as a subject? Did you enjoy it? Do you think it was useful?
It's very useful. Because here's the thing: people keep on saying, "Yeah, LO." Okay, because I've had arguments about people saying LO is not important. In the students shouldn't learn LO because university don't even care about that.
Yeah.
The point of education is not for the university to assess you. There are things that you learn along the way. I learned physics when I was in high school. I don't use physics in my life. I don't use physics in my work. Do you get what I'm saying? But then there's more value in education than just what you're gonna use.
Yes.
LO teaches you things about there are things that you can learn about life, and then that is the point. Life
That-
orientation.
yes, yeah,
Orientate you for life. Because at the
Yes.
end of the day, what's the point of being educated?
Yeah.
To be a better human being in
Yes.
society.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think LO allows you to be a better human being.
Okay.
I mean, you understand the importance of like exercising.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? You understand the importance of like healthy sexual behavior.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You understand the idea of getting to be like let's say to learn about careers and stuff like that. So that's where you learn about those things. So LO allows you. It's like let's say you go to university.
Yeah.
They make you choose an elective in humanities, because at the end of the day, you're a human being.
Yeah.
You need to be a fully functional human being in the society.
For sure.
Let's you just know all the maths. What are you? You just solve X and Y. What?
But it helps. It's so like in terms of physics, it helps you. It helps to inform the world around you. You know.
Yes.
Like you learn. Okay, cool. That's how this machine works. Or
Exactly.
Like, you know, that's how these machines, because it looks like magic. If you don't know
Yes.
what the underlying mechanics, even a little bit, is, you know,
Yes.
you don't need to know the exact mathematical calculations that make up
Yes.
the gears. But you know, you need to kind of have a fundamental understanding of how these things work on a scientific level. In my opinion,
Definitely.
I'm very scientifically oriented. Yeah.
So that is the value of education. I think education makes you a better person.
Yeah.
So for me, it doesn't even matter what you're studying.
For sure.
You know, just
It matters that you study.
yes,
Yeah.
you're someone who can learn
Yes. Yeah.
something.
Because life is learning.
Because for example, let me give an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you are in primary school,
Mm.
right? So I think at the end of the day, I think I emphasize this very much with my siblings. I have young siblings, right?
Mm.
Now my little sister, she's in high school.
Mm.
So I prioritize two things for them.
Mm.
They must be good with maths
Mm.
and in English,
Yeah.
right? So why are those? Of course, those are the things that I think at the end of education, like for them to be able to be better, like students, if they know maths and English, then they're fine.
I mean, English is so important, because you can't go to university and not learn in English, right? Because
Definitely.
my view on sorry, I know you were going somewhere there, but it caught my attention because all of it is just learning more complicated English.
Definitely.
It is learning more complicated language and seeing if you can understand the language.
Definitely.
Right? So like if you went to study actuarial sciences, you need to know what these mathematical or accounting, you know, structures are. And
Yes.
you are just learning the language for it.
Definitely.
You know? You're learning not always jargon. You know, jargon comes with work, but what comes with studying is learning the vocabulary that makes up the job.
Yes.
You know, so if you can speak in these terms that you learned in your education,
Definitely.
you know,
That's language.
That's language. That's the power of language. We
Definitely.
can say, get me the 6 spanner so I can tie this bolt to the ventilator.
That's language.
You know, and that's just language doing something very complicated.
Definitely.
Well,
So yes, so it's like when I emphasize about maths and English. So do you still remember the things that you learned when you were in grade 6? Exactly.
no, I remember there was a map of all the countries in the world. I think that's where the flag thing came from.
Oh, I see. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when you are, so then you are just learning, you are learning how to learn different things in different structures in different subjects, but all those subjects don't mean
No,
anything.
no.
Like the actual thing that you're learning means
Yeah.
nothing.
What matters is that you're learning how to learn.
You're learning how to learn. You're learning
Yeah.
how to be a better human being in
Yeah.
society.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So this argument of LO useless, nah, I don't buy it.
I see. I do see what you're saying. I think some of the ways that they teach is a little bit old, but
Yes.
there's a major need for it. You know,
Yes.
to kind of prepare you for life. You know, we should also teach, like in high school, taxes and things like that, because you get out of school and you're like, I don't know what the fuck taxes
But
are, but I need to pay them.
You don't need to learn how to do taxes in high school. At school.
Okay.
So if you are somebody who has been through education, you are a good student of life.
Mm.
Therefore, you can go read a document about how to do your taxes.
Yeah.
Then you can do your taxes.
Yeah. You can teach yourself.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear what you're
So
saying.
if someone gives you new information, then you're able to read that information and apply that in your life.
Yeah.
That's the
I
thing.
think what I mean by just taxes is a metaphor almost to say like,
Life things.
yeah, life things, you know, things that will come across your path in terms of like how the country is structured and how the world is structured. You know,
Yes.
like Yeah, but I think it's a very important subject. One subject that I thought was bullshit was business.
Why?
I just don't feel like I learned anything. I spent 3 years doing business in high school, and I just felt like, but I was also a terrible student. Man, I'm a fucking horrible student.
No.
I'm so bad at learning.
It's okay for you not to learn things. You don't have to learn everything. Like honestly, that doesn't like. But then that doesn't make it useless. There's somebody who will learn something,
100%, yeah.
something from it. You know what I'm saying? For you, just like man, I don't give a damn about business. Then that's okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to learn everything about life. There's so much things in the world. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? And the thing is, you need to also be able to be like, okay, I'm reading this thing. This thing is useless. You need to be able to know what is useless to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the point of education. You're like, I don't need to know that.
It's also good teachers make you want to learn. You know.
There's that. You know, yeah, there's that. Yeah, teacher. Yeah.
I want to do a few quick fire questions, okay?
What's a quick fire?
What's the first thing that comes to mind? And you got to say the first thing that comes to mind when I say South Africa.
South African.
Yeah.
No. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
Next question.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say vendor?
Okay, just
First thing, go. There must be something by now.
I thought about a winner.
A winner.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it just goes because people keep on like talking about vendor winners, and I don't know why that came to mind, but it's like I don't even like that. I know that I don't like vendor winners. What am I saying?
Go for it.
I don't like thinking about a vendor. No, what the hell am I? Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't like the idea that when you said vendor, I thought about winner. Because I don't like as vendor people were just being reduced to winner. Yeah. We're human beings. We just like everybody.
There we go.
You know, so yeah.
Very intelligent.
No, even that.
I think everybody's got very smart people. Everybody's got very stupid people.
Exactly. Like all cultures, they have very stupid people. They have very smart people. That's just that. I don't have this. Doesn't even make sense to say the whole entire tribe is smart because I'm Venda. Or these people are very stupid because they are Venda. Because of whatever what they are. Like what that does not make sense.
Growing up in Venda, and I'm assuming you grew up around a lot of Venda people.
Yeah.
You know, how does it, like, do you feel Venda and South African, or do you feel just South African and you're Venda in South Africa? Does that question make sense?
I'm in a space wherein I don't have an identity. I don't wake up in the morning and think I'm Venda. I don't wake up in the morning and think I'm South African.
You're an actuary going to work.
I don't even think that. Okay, sometimes I think that, but I hate it. I mean, because I'm being reminded. I mean, they say reminder to you, bro, you need to work.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just because of what is happening in my life at that point in time. But right now, how I see myself, I just see myself as a human being in the world.
That's good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what's up with me.
Hey,
what am
man.
I? Like I'm right
You're
now.
you're in your mid-20s right now, right? Mid to late 20s.
Yeah, I'm mid-20s.
Mid-20s,
Yeah,
yeah. You know, and that is that period of being like, okay, shit, but I need to be someone now, you know?
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's the thing about me is that right now I finished the Venda syllabus.
You finished the vendor syllabus.
Yeah, man, I finished everything Venda, man. I finished it. I've done it all.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's like, okay, I finished being a vendor, you know, and then being South African, then I don't. What does it mean to be a South African? You know what I'm saying? Probably maybe that's the next syllabus I gotta find out. But I finished vendor.
Yeah.
Finished the whole culture.
I'm trying to figure that second one out right now.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
I know what it means to be Afrikaans.
What is it?
And I'm pretty much done with it.
You finished it?
You know, I finished it.
You finished all the biltongs?
I finished all the biltong.
Oh,
Dry, wet. You know.
Like you've never given me a biltong.
I don't carry biltong.
How? How's that possible?
Because I'm not that Afrikaans.
Man.
You know, I grew up Afrikaans.
You grew up Afrikaans, what happened?
I'm Joburg. I'm
Yeah,
a Joburger, bro. That's how I see myself.
I think. Okay, what's the difference between like an Afrikaans person in Joburg and outside of Joburg?
I think the difference is whether you would fill in that refugee form real quick, or give it a little bit of time before you fill it out, you know?
Okay.
It's cool that Trump gave us an out.
Okay.
But
yeah,
I don't see it going the way that people are saying it's going to be going, you know?
So do you think, okay, so do you live in an Afrikaans community?
Not anymore.
Okay, so you feel like you are taken out of the Afrikaans community, therefore it's
Yeah.
less likely to be influenced by...
Yeah, man, the way I grew up was very like kind of secluded.
What
you
is
know?
it?
It's like it was like very small and tight knit.
Wait,
The
where do you grow up?
Afrikaans community. I grew up in Roodepoort here in
That's
Joburg.
Afrikaans?
Yeah, it's Afrikaans and like it's also mixed. You know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who
yeah,
is
yeah.
there?
Like some. We actually grew up next to. Yeah, bro, this is gonna sound so racist.
Say it.
Please just bear with me. Remember, I was raised Afrikaans.
All right.
Right. But we had Venda people living next door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that racist?
Listen for the second part.
What?
Wait for the second part.
Oh, okay.
We used to call them the Zulus because we didn't know the difference as kids, you know, because you never taught the difference. I was 7 years old. I know. It sounds bad. It's.
I don't know what to say.
I think we should cut this part.
I don't know what to say. Like,
But
yo.
we were friends with them.
No,
We
okay, no, you gotta tell. Okay,
we'd play soccer and we would chat and we'd hang out, you know,
Okay.
and ride our bikes together and stuff, you know.
Let's understand
But-
this properly. No. Before we get okay,
I'm interviewing
how
you here,
How did that happen? Just take me through this.
man. It's just
Okay, who told you that they are the Zulus?
I think my parents.
Okay, this started from the parents.
Yeah,
They say, "Oh, those are the Zulus."
it's because man, we were never
Okay,
taught.
did you call them the
taught
Zulus?
about-
Did you call them the Zulus in the household, or you met them like,
Not-
"Yeah, hey, you're Zulus"?
No, never to their faces
Okay, so you were just
because I just knew their names, so I would just call them by their names.
the
you know?
Zulus. Damn, if somebody calls me Zulu, I mean, sure, shout out.
Hey man,
But no,
I
man,
don't-
no, I'm not.
I know they're vendor now, you know, like.
Okay, okay. Did you say okay? The Zulus just moved in next door,
No, they were already there when we moved in. I think
so you found them. Okay, yeah, we live next door.
we found the vendors and called them Zulus. You know,
I don't know. Okay, cool. Okay, when did you find out that the Zulus were actually vendors? Who told you?
I think they told us. We talked about it, like our heritages and cultures and like you know where we're from. It's like no, we're vendor.
Oh, one day you guys were having a bride.
Yeah, well,
Yo,
we weren't buying.
Okay.
It was just the kids. Our parents didn't really. They would speak if it was like
Yeah.
you know the trees hanging into our yard, you
Yeah.
know, that kind of stuff. The parents didn't really know each other, but the kids we would like play and you know hang out and ride bikes and chat and talk about
Shaka Zulu.
kid stuff. No.
Okay, then okay. How did you find? Did they tell you that? Oh man, by the way, man, I can die. I'm vendor. I'm not gonna. I don't do that job.
Well,
Zulu
it was
shit.
mainly ladies, so it was you know.
Oh,
But
wait, okay. Did the vendors in? Because that's the thing that I asked myself. Okay, so because that's what I've seen with us as vendor people, right? When we come from vendor, most of us we don't even speak our language when we're in Joburg.
Dude.
So therefore, it can because even myself, right? There are
Yeah.
friends, there are people that you can know this bururu for a very long time. For 10 years, you don't know that this bururu is vendor. All of a sudden, one day he puts out a phone, he's talking to vendor. Like, bro, you vendor? What? Like,
dude, the thing is, like, we
You get what I'm saying?
going back to how secluded you grow up as Afrikaans, even
Yes.
in Joburg, you know, like.
yeah.
I didn't know what the difference was in sound between Zulu and Venda and
Oh, okay.
Pedi or any of the languages, you know. So like,
Yeah.
to me, it's just ignorant, you know. I was just an ignorant child,
Yeah, no, I understand.
not knowing the difference between Zulu and Venda, you know. And like,
No, I get you there.
yeah. So to me,
Cool.
guys, you know.
So did they ever, because I want to understand, did they ever speak, because the thing, I live in Joburg now, because I don't know if I make a child, like should I make them speak Venda? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, were they speaking in Venda? Would you hear them speaking Venda in the household? Like maybe in the neighborhood they say something.
We were speaking in English.
But I'm saying
To each other.
I mean amongst themselves. Let's say,
Dude,
I've never had them.
Like I said, I don't know what the difference is between the sound of Venda and the sound of any, like at that time I didn't know what the difference was in the sound of the languages.
But they do speak a language.
They don't speak. They were speaking something that was in English.
Okay.
You know, there was a home language of theirs.
Okay.
You know,
Probably not.
and I would learn some words from them, but like not much. You know, because we were just kids talking about kid stuff. We didn't really talk about our different. I remember one day though we were talking, and then the lady. The oldest lady, I can't remember her name now. It started with a V, something like Veronica or something.
Yeah.
You know? And she was like, white people are ugly. You know? White people are ugly because we can see your veins. You know?
What does that
Black
mean?
people, you can't see our veins. White people, you can see the veins. Like, I don't know. You see the blue veins between, you know?
I don't see your veins.
Yeah, but it's because I'm a dark white.
What's a dark white?
I'm Afrikaans, bro. I'm
you guys,
in
yeah.
I'm in the sun, man.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
You guys are always out.
But they were talking. I remember that conversation. It was,
How did that make
it
you
was
feel?
funny.
at that time? They called you. They called you ugly. How did you feel about that?
They didn't call me specifically ugly. I knew the one had a crush on me and she was cute, but
Yeah.
it didn't make me feel ugly. It was just like, oh, I never thought about it that way. You know, I felt educated.
What? So somebody called your whole entire race of people that you guys are ugly,
Yeah.
and you felt educated.
A little bit, yeah. I don't know how else to, because I mean, I wasn't really offended. We talked about it for a while.
What? I'm offended. Say when the people are ugly right now.
Hey, bro, there are a lot of ugly white people.
Why would you say that?
Because I've seen a lot of ugly white people.
Okay, so how do I say this? Okay, here's the thing, right? I think you know most white people.
Mm.
That's the thing. You have exposure, so you have a range of.
I've seen the pretty white people. I've seen the ugly white people.
You know,
and they are both.
You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Then that's why you can make that. Damn, white people are ugly.
There are some.
Oh, you say that?
Yeah, but we got some white people that have 4 teeth and scars on their faces. You know, they're not like cool scars. You know.
You can't make that that analysis.
Hey, bro, I'm an honorary white.
No, you gotta say, okay, there are some very ugly white people.
Mm.
They exist.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
And I'm sure there are some very ugly vendor people as well.
Oh yeah, I know a few.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I know some, but I'm not gonna say that vendor people are ugly because there is this actually in Joburg. I hear this and I hate that thing.
What's that?
They say like, and it's the Zulus who say this.
Back to the Zulus.
It's the Zulus who say this shit, man. They will say that like vendor people are ugly, man. They say like vendor women like are strong. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And like I don't like that because the things I've seen a range of like vendor women.
You're familiar with vendor women.
You get what I'm saying? I've seen some not so nice looking vendor women, and I've seen some very nice looking vendor women. So, so the point I'm saying is that like you said, like every culture has its own ugly people.
Everybody's got their ugly people. Everybody's got their pretty people.
Good looking people.
Good looking people.
You get what I'm saying?
Everybody.
And the thing is, no one wants to admit that they are the ugly one.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But also, everybody's beautiful in their own way, right?
No. No, it's okay. Okay, in their own way, sure, to their own perspective.
Yes, yeah.
But I mean, let's be like, you can see a person like, you look different, man. You look like your own person.
You look like an experiment.
You look at yourself and have an opinion about yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that opinion is, but
but anyway, we grew up next to vendor people, and we called them the Zulus.
Man.
Shout out to the vendors.
Shout out the vendors.
Wheelie, if you're out there, I hope you're doing good, bud. Yeah.
Shout out to you, Zulu man.
This
This is Zulu on my stoop. Is that what you said? It was the vendor, man. There was a vendor on my stoop.
There was a vendor on the stoop.
There was a vendor on my stoop, man. That's what you guys got out there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
The vendors in Roodepoort.
Vendors in Roodepoort.
Bro, I don't live in Roodepoort.
They own like a taxi rank or something.
Wait, what is his surname? I might know them.
Vendor.
Racist.
I don't know. Hey, bro, they wouldn't know my surname, so it's fun.
What's your surname?
Pinor.
Pina.
It's a rough one, bro. I got bullied a lot for Pinor.
No, but it sounds. Your name is
Jacques.
like the full name.
Jacques Abel Pinor.
Jacques. It's not Jacques.
No, Jacques.
But it's written Jacques.
Yes, because the S is silent.
Why is it there?
Because it's a French name.
So you're not wait. So you're not African. Okay. Who's Africans?
Okay. Let me tell you about this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first French settler in South Africa was Jacques Bernard, right? And I'm named after him, and he's one of my forefathers, the first French guy that arrived here. But that's only a quarter of my genetic makeup, and I talked about this on the last episode, so I'll quickly go through it. But
just hold on a minute.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Hey. We have no document saying that he took any land.
Okay.
There was land involved, I'm sure, but I haven't seen any of that land myself.
Okay. There was a brewer who was French.
Yeah.
He was a Pinard.
Pinard. That was like the old version of the surname.
So he was the first person from France to come to South Africa. Okay, cool.
One
Yeah.
of the first French settlers.
Okay.
Jacques Bernard.
So the first settlers. Oh, probably the other like Frenchers. The other French. What do you call the French people?
The French Huguenots.
We just call them French.
Yeah, we call them French.
Oh,
But
yeah.
specifically the French Huguenots. Huguenote.
Okay, so they were the
Yeah.
French who
Yeah.
came
Yes.
and didn't settle. They were like, yo, trash land. They bounced.
No.
So Pina was the first one. You know what? I might settle here.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was one of the first.
But not the first to come.
I'm not exactly sure. The
First
history is a little bit muddled. You don't really know.
Okay.
We don't really know.
Okay. And
But
you
then
said-
there was like a fight with the Dutch in the Cape, and like they moved
Okay.
out to like Stellenbosch's side. I'm like, fuck you guys, we're gonna make wine. you know?
okay.
And then my mother's side is Mackenzie and Smith.
Mackenzie and Smith.
Yeah.
Is that British?
That's British and Scottish.
British and Scottish.
And then on my dad's side is Snyman and Pinaar.
Your dad's side is what?
Snyman and Pinaar.
Sneeman.
Snyman is a Dutch surname.
Sneeman. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, so it's
Sneeman.
Dutch, 2 English, and a French. That's what I'm made up out of, and I'm Afrikaans. And
Okay, who's-
everybody,
okay, who's
well,
Afrikaans?
everybody's Afrikaans, right? So like on my grandmother's side, there's a very big like, since they both kind of Smith and Mackenzie,
Yeah.
right? My mother's side, it's a very like English kind of culture in a way,
Yeah.
like drinking tea a lot, and like liking the Queen of England and liking
Yeah.
British stuff, you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
they grew up like that, but they spoke Afrikaans at home.
So-
Afrikaans was the home language.
Oh, so you are mixed.
So I'm a mixed white.
Oh, you're a colored.
Yeah, I'm a colored white.
Look at those colored whites, man. You know what I'm saying?
But all whites in South Africa are colored
Oh
whites.
yeah, that's what I realized.
except for the like first generation whites, you know, like someone coming over from Serbia, for example.
you mean-
you know, then they're first generation whites.
what is a first generation white?
The first generation of someone to be born in South Africa, right? I'm not a first generation, but my lineage goes back 400 years.
Okay. Oh, you mean someone?
You
They
know?
say they come from like this year.
Yeah, someone whose parents came here on a plane.
Oh, okay.
You know, we came here on boats.
On a boat. Oh. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you are born in South Africa, like after some time,
Yeah.
you're probably mixed.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, there's apparently some Sri Lankan in me. You've heard the joke 1,000 times by now.
Yeah.
But you know, like
Oh yeah. You too.
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
actually Bangladeshi, but Bangladeshi doesn't sound as good as Sri Lankan.
It's Bangladesh. That's in Asia.
Bangladesh is between India and
So you're Asian.
an eighth. Yeah, but I mean, what does that mean? You know, but the thing is, also, like,
But then, because you guys, you have this thing of 8% what. How do you how do you know that percentage? I don't understand. How do you come? to
just
that
from lineage, just some stories that were told in the family. So I'm guessing. I want to do a 23andMe and actually find out how white I am. You know, but being here for a long time, you know, there's got to be some mixing somewhere in between.
God damn. And that other thing for me is like, I mean, I'm vendor, right? Like my parents, everything just
Yeah,
vendor. So yeah, I don't know what's next.
100% vendor.
I doubt-
99% vendor, 1% like Mozambican or something.
could be,
Mm.
but I doubt.
Mm.
But I doubt. I highly doubt. But the thing is, I think I'm gonna probably be the first person in my lineage.
To break the curse.
You know what I'm saying? I doubt my children are gonna be 100% vendor.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna be doing those vendor colors.
nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Vendor colors.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, probably like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna ask you. Do you remember the first wedding that you went to
first wedding I went to.
in your life?
Yeah,
What was it like?
that was last year.
Was it really? Was it a vendor wedding? What,
Yeah,
what-
it was a vendor wedding.
What's a vendor wedding like?
Oh, they are vendors.
Yeah.
It's I know there's so the procedures. How does a vendor wedding?
Mm.
They pay a waller.
Mm.
I don't know. A lot
You don't know exactly. You
I'm
don't need to know exactly what it's like,
such-
but
It's a lady wears like a traditional dress called mwenda,
mm.
and the man wears I don't know what you call it. Probably a shirt. It's a vendor shirt.
Okay, a vendor shirt.
It's like we don't have it in our culture of what a man wears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But women they have like a lot of
Specifics.
you know what I'm saying? As brurus, yeah, just put in a vendor shirt.
Cool.
You know.
And do you slaughter?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, sometimes you slaughter. It depends on families.
Mm.
Some people don't slaughter because nowadays, like this modern probably so they just have a catering team.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
they put like a lasagna on a
Put a lasagna.
you know what I'm saying? But I
Put
think
a lasagna on a vendor wedding, bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
What are you, Zulu?
Zulus don't have lasagna.
No, I'm joking.
Zulus have what do you call that? Damn, that cow head.
Scorp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shock. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The head of a cow. Yeah, that's what they have. But I think I've been the wedding. The thing is, these things are changing over time because nowadays you can have like you can have like a white wedding. We call it a white wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys do. But I don't even know which white culture is that.
It's most of white culture.
No, but then like because the thing is you see like it could be like Africans culture. It could be because the thing is as us we don't know how. I'm only knowing this now. We don't know how diverse white people are. To us, it's just like yo.
They all look the same, you know.
You get what I'm saying? Because even they freak out that there's someone who speaks Afrikaans and English. We just thought all white people spoke English. Didn't even know about Africans. Like let's say I'm from Ben. I don't know about all these things. So when I'm having something called a white wedding, a woman is wearing a dress,
a white dress,
and a suit.
like
So which white culture is even that?
All of it.
So all
English
like,
and Afrikaans, Scottish, you know, they all have different kind of a little bit different, but it's you know what, it's all about kind of the church and the chapel service in tradition. You know, the woman wears that white dress, and then the man wears a suit or tuxedo. You know, like a nice black suit. It changes the color, but the structure is relatively the same. You know, you get the wedding and then you get the reception, and then like they get married, you have food, you dance, you have some speeches. That's the wedding. There's no lobola or anything like that, you know. But you know, white people do pay lobola, bro.
How?
Okay, but we don't pay lobola at the start.
When?
We pay the lobola at the end. When we get divorced, they take half of our shit, bro. That's lobola, man.
That's a good.
That's white lobola, bro.
Ask me pay twice.
You pay twice.
Pay 2 lobolas.
Hey, man.
But yes, it's like so the kind of weddings that exist in my culture, right? So we do have the white wedding. So what you know that we do that shit. We stole that shit.
Yeah,
we do it. So that's what we do. But we can also have like we can have some that it's a Venda traditional weddings. But sometimes it's a blend of the white wedding. We can mix stuff. But a pure Venda traditional wedding. So the procedures that happens is that they send a man, not a man. A man sends his family to their woman and then to propose.
Okay.
That you want to marry a woman from your house, and then they're gonna sit down and then they're gonna negotiate about the lobola, and then once that has been reached, they can say okay, 100,000 that's the lobola, which is a lot of money. I wouldn't pay that. I don't smoke drugs. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but we'll see.
You're hoping that she does, because then the lobola's lower, you know.
I hope she does what?
Smoke drugs, because then the lobola's cheaper.
Oh, if she smokes drugs, yeah.
The lobola's cheaper.
Oh, yeah, I'll just make her smoke drugs. Okay, cool. Good idea. But you know, so that, but then they decide on the price.
Yeah.
Right. But then you can pay on that day. You don't have to pay all of it. Actually, some people don't even pay lobola full time. They'll never finish. You never finish paying lobola. You can just keep on visiting that woman's house and pay like 10,000 today or 200. You never finish paying lobola. You get what I'm saying? So it's just they can decide on the price. You don't like you can even pay nothing. But
it's a combination of two families.
Yes, the combination.
You need to show that you can support her family and her. And then you need to show that they can support you and your family, you know, not necessarily financially, but just like in becoming one family.
I don't know in principle what is the point of it. Honestly, I don't know what is the principle behind the lobola. The only reason why I would pay lobola is out of respect of the traditions of the lady's family. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't agree with it. The idea, like for me, it's like I'm still struggling with it. Maybe I'll make sense of it like over time. But however, if I have to do it, I will do it because of out of respect for one's culture.
Yes, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But then there is that lobola. Once that is done, then there's a lobola celebration. Once everything is done, that's when people are concluding the marriage. That's the wedding now. So
would you expect your kids, if you had daughters, right? Yeah. Would you want to continue that tradition as well in having the lobola process? Yo, that was the widest way of saying lobola. Lobola.
Yeah, lobola process.
Lobola process.
We don't even call it lobola actually. So it's called God damn it. Damn, I'm getting out of touch with them. Oh, what is it, man? Oh, mamaro.
Mamaro.
Yeah, mamaro. That's so yes.
Mamaro.
Yeah. So would I want to continue the mamaro process with my daughter? God damn.
Continue the tradition through to the next generation, you know.
What does my daughter want?
Let's say she's well educated.
Yes.
You know, she wants to go and study. And she meets like this perfect guy.
Yeah.
Right? He's an actuary.
Yeah.
Top of his class.
Yeah.
You know, he's starting to make a little bit of money, and he comes to you and he's like, I want to marry your daughter. Okay. We've been dating for the past 3 years now.
Okay,
and I really love her.
Okay.
Yeah. And he
Okay.
comes and he's like, I want to marry your daughter. Do you go to the traditional route? Do you just give your blessing?
Okay.
And you don't have to give the full answer,
I'm a
because
hypocrite. I'm gonna be a hypocrite on this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would gotta play a ball.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, what about now flip side, right? Your son goes to university
Yeah.
and he meets this girl.
Yeah.
She's an actuary.
Yeah.
And they're very happy together, and
Yeah.
he goes to their parents and he's like, I want to marry your daughter. Would you want him to also go through the lobola process?
So here's the thing.
Or the-
I'll ask him. What does the girl's family want?
Mm.
If the girl's family wants lobola, we're going to have to respect their culture
Yes.
and customs.
Yes,
You get what I'm saying?
I'm
So
with
that's
you.
the thing.
Yeah.
So it's like if that, yeah. So that's it. So
Okay.
then we have to do those things. Because the
Yes.
thing is, the marriage is not about me. It has nothing to do with me.
No.
It's about what do my children want,
Yeah.
and what is that gonna be? What's gonna be the impact on their lives?
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm for like people gotta do what they gotta do.
I fully agree. I think so too. Especially in today's South Africa, like
Yeah.
if I were to marry a Xhosa lady,
Yes.
for example, I would want to observe the traditions required
Definitely.
in marriage,
Yes.
and and she, I'm hoping that she and her family will observe the traditions that
Definitely.
my tradition requires.
Yes.
So, but I think it's important to have that angle of, listen, it's not about me.
Definitely.
It's about respect. It's about
Definitely.
showing this family that I respect them. Because if you don't respect the family that you're marrying into, it's going to be hard.
Definitely.
It's about keeping people happy.
You don't want to have unnecessary problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it cost you to pay
sure.
that lobola?
For sure.
It's like, bro, they say 40,000. Okay, can I make 40,000?
Mm.
Like, well, okay, yeah, then fine.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. And give me some time to save up the money so we can marry.
You know what I'm saying? Just don't come with unnecessary problem. Just
Yeah.
say 1 million an hour.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? Like, like for me, like, give me an opportunity to be able to respect your culture.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? Don't be weird. Does that. So yeah.
For sure, man.
So it just depends on circumstances.
All right.
You got more questions for me, homie?
Yeah, I got another one.
Yeah.
How about your first funeral? Do you remember your first funeral that you ever went?
First funeral, bro. So I was supposed to have a first funeral, but I didn't get it, man.
Mm.
And I don't know because that probably because so I had that was my late brother, right? When I was he passed away, and it was very weird because when he passed away, my parents didn't tell me that he passed away.
Yo, how long?
So it was this lady who told me. She told me about the passing of my young brother, and she was crying.
Is your younger brother?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that, but my heart goes out to you, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That's hard.
Yeah, it was quite hard. So when he passed away, then my father's young sister, that's an aunt, right? But she's young for me to. I can't call her an aunt, man.
I understand though. She's technically your aunt.
She's like, let's just say my cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a cousin.
Yes. Yeah.
She feels like a cousin.
Yeah.
She comes to me and then she was crying, and then she tells me that.
Were you in Joburg at this point or not yet?
No, I was young.
Okay.
Way young. I was
Okay.
in primary school.
Oh shit, man.
But that was like 2008
Yo.
or 2009 after the financial crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then she said to me that your brother passed away. I didn't understand death at that point in time. I'm like, why are you crying? I didn't cry. I thought, what the hell are you crying? And then they told me that I shouldn't tell you about this. Because I think maybe if a child is passed away in the family and then there's a child is not supposed to know about the details of all this. So the whole week there was a funeral arrangement, and then the funeral on the day of the burial, because a child is buried in the household. You don't take the child to a gravesite.
Yeah.
In our culture, you bury a child behind the house.
Cool. Yeah.
So when they did that on that day, they make sure that I was not even at home. So I was outside.
Yeah.
So that's
man.
That's how it is. So
that's heavy, dude. Wow.
Maybe, but this thing, maybe they're protecting me as a child.
Yeah, I mean, of course they were protecting. They thought they were protecting you, But
Yeah.
I think it's important to also face death in your childhood to a certain extent. You
Yeah.
don't have to be involved in
Yeah.
everything, but you need to understand, because people are going to die.
Yeah.
You will lose people in your life, and you need to learn early that how to grieve properly.
Yeah. So yeah, but my first ever funeral, it was my great mother's funeral.
Great mother. Oh yeah.
Yeah. When she passed away, because we're from the royal house. We're from the royal house, right? So we don't get buried in the community graveyard.
Okay.
We have our own specific family grave site where the royalty gets buried in. So and then the funeral is done. The burial is done at night. So like normal people, they get buried like in the morning. And then the funeral is very done. It's very done very fast, very quick, and then people go eat.
Yeah.
Like go to the house, the deceased house, and then they go eat. So that's how it's done. But in my family, when we pass away, we go back to the place called TshiVenda.
TshiVenda Uru.
Yeah, damn, you know how to say things. Damn. Yeah, so it's called TshiVenda. So that's where the people from the royal house get buried. So that was the first funeral. That was the first ever funeral that that I went to.
Wow.
So it was.
Was that a family member or?
Yeah. My great grandmother.
Oh, your great grandmother. Yeah.
You don't just go there. You
Yeah.
don't just go to TshiVenda.
Yeah.
You know.
You don't go to visit graves or anything like that. You go
We do.
when there's okay.
We do when we have to go clean the.
Okay.
We have to go clean.
How often does that happen?
So, from my father's side, yeah, the TshiVenda that I go is only from my father's side, because from my mother's side it's not. They go to get buried in a way everyone gets buried, but from my father's side, from his father's side, they have what do you call it? They have a funeral burial society.
Okay.
So it's like an insurance product.
Yeah.
So we meet for this insurance product to bury each other. We pay, make contributions. So those are the days wherein we go and clean. So we can do this quarterly. So every quarter, and then we go and clean.
Clean the grave.
Clean the grave.
Wow.
I think even from the other side, same customs.
And tombstones, is that a big thing?
Yeah, it's big. So yeah, they do tombstones. So I mean that's the point of the burials.
Yeah.
Contributions in society. So that's what we're trying to fund.
Yeah. My grandmother doesn't have a tombstone.
What happened?
She just never. I don't think she wanted one, or she didn't. She never had a tombstone.
How old was she?
Like in her 80s. No. She was in her mid 70s.
I mean, when did she pass away?
2010.
So that's recent.
You know.
I mean that's the new generation.
But we know where her grave is because she's next to a guy with a tombstone.
Oh, so that's how you identify.
So it's like to the left of Gerrit is my grandmother.
No, we know it's there. So, but what if someone just go there and put their
put the flowers?
No, their own grave. They bury someone on top of.
No, I don't think they can do that.
No, but then like without knowing, because over time, then
everything. Yeah, well then if there's nothing left, then you can use the ground again, I guess. You know. We give the land back, you know, just give us some time to decompose.
Yeah, man, we're going to expropriate those graves. we coming, homie. But yeah, man. Yeah, so we do have like
you mentioned the royal family. Are you open to talking about it?
Yeah.
What's the structure like? Is it like a kingdom, king, queen, or is it more like how does it work?
So how Venda is like in terms, okay, I'm not the most educated human being about this, but there are families that are like huge, that have their own chief. So there are families that have land, that have villages, right? For example, my family, like from my father's side, we are part of we have a village called Chirumbwi.
Okay.
So that is where we are chief.
Okay.
So the chief. Yes, we are a chief.
Okay.
So we're the chief there, and then our TshiVenda is there.
And that's passed down by family.
Yes,
right?
it's
by
passed
lineage.
down by family. Yes, that's the thing. Someone dies, and then it's like
you become the chief.
So the reason, I could have become chief, but then the reason why I cannot become chief, right, is one of the reasons because my mother does not come from a royal family.
Okay.
Then my father's from the royal family.
Okay.
So if so it has to be someone from another royal family, and then that child is the one that becomes that becomes the chief.
Is there anyone in your family that is the candidate for to be the next chief?
I mean, whoever's chief, their child, if they mate with someone who works from a chief, then yes, then that's the thing. But the reason why my family lost that thing was because my great grandfather, right? He was chief, but because of our customs, if you don't have one eye, you can't become chief.
If you don't have one eye,
do
you have to have an eye taken out?
No, like if you have one eye, therefore you can't become chief. So this dude,
you need to have two eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Those that requirement gotta have two eyes. You can't be chief with one eye.
Okay.
So then
you got two eyes.
Huh?
You've got 2
I
eyes.
got 2 eyes, but I don't have the full.
The lineage.
You do what I'm saying? I don't have
Okay.
that.
Alright.
That
Yeah,
is-
yeah,
So
yeah.
I can't even go there and fight for the custody of chieftaincy. But I can.
Mhm.
But it's just that by customs, it's just I cannot do that.
Yeah.
But then my great granddad, so he had 2 eyes,
Mm.
right, and he had the right blood.
Mm.
And then there was this dude who was his brother.
Mm.
He chopped his eye,
Mm.
and then he couldn't become chief anymore.
How did he lose his eye?
He did some witchcraft.
Ah, man.
He lost his eye. It was like they were like, "Yo, brother, come into it. Like you have 1 eye."
Mm.
I don't know if it's witchcraft or he chopped it. I don't know, but
Yeah,
all I had was that dude had no eye.
He just had 1 eye.
He just had one. Then that's why he could not become.
I understand.
He couldn't-
To be a
couldn't
chief,
become-
you need to kind of see what's going on, you know?
You know what I'm saying? So then I think somewhere, whatever happened, whoever was chief right now got 2 eyes and he got
Nice.
the right blood, and
Cool.
we support him. Yo, man,
That's
lead
good.
us.
Yeah.
So that's our village.
Okay.
But then all other villages, they have their own chiefs.
Okay.
They have their own.
Is there one like big chief
Yes.
on top of everybody that's like the main
Yes.
chief of all the.
That's a king. So
Okay, the
there's
king.
a king above here. And then there's a
Okay,
chief
okay,
here.
okay, cool.
But there's still a battle right now in the family of the people who are supposed to be king. So
Okay.
it's called like a chief, King Tony Mpepo Ramabarana.
Okay.
So that it's in court right now. It's still being debated between
Wow.
between himself and his. I don't know if it's his sister, but there's another. She's a woman. She wants
Yeah.
to be king.
Okay.
So she's fighting for the right to become. So yeah, that's how you.
Sure, imagine having a first female vendor king.
Yeah, I mean, no, that would be queen. I don't know. I don't. But then that's so. There's a king who's in charge of all these lands.
Okay.
So all these chiefs they report to him.
To the king.
Yeah. So
That's so cool.
So they report to him. So in terms
Wow.
of things like land itself. So when you get a stand, because we don't have a title deed, but you also need to have papers to stay there. So the king is the one supposed to approve.
To administrate the.
See what I'm saying? So that's his land actually.
Yeah.
So we have a right to occupy the land to live there.
All right.
So but ultimately the chief and the king.
So land expropriation has been a thing in Venda since before it was even a dream
Yeah.
here.
So like that's how it is.
Yeah.
Okay, actually we used to like steal. No, not steal. There used to be like wars for.
And you gain territory.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how those guys became king. They
Yes.
go to lands and then they conquer.
Yeah.
There's a guy whose name is Chivase.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think the Chibase family. So Chibase means, I don't know the Dutch translation, but it has to do with burning. To burn.
Burn.
So Chibase in Venda you said Chibasa midiabangwe wanga wasarawe ima. So that means to burn others' houses while mine still stands. I don't know if I have that right. Like
that makes sense. Yeah.
So he would go to other lands.
Like conquesting.
Yes, he used to conquer. It's like Shaka Zulu.
Yeah.
You go there and then they conquer.
Yeah.
And then they become. And then when they have children, they give them chiefs. You are chief of this land. We conquer that land. That is yours. That is yours.
Ah, it's so interesting.
So then that's the thing.
Wow.
So when you have a child, like, oh, that's land. Okay, you become.
And like growing up in that environment, is it still very much ingrained in it, or is it like almost diluted now?
It's diluted. There's no
yeah.
longer violence now.
Yeah.
It's just like whatever that has happened, we've just accepted. You know,
Yeah.
what? That land belongs to that brur. So there's no longer that violence of like you can't just go to some village and start burning people's houses.
Yeah. That's a crime.
That's a crime.
Yeah.
Because now there's like you have to go. Now things are being debated in court.
Yes.
You see between king the one.
Yes,
Back in the
yes,
days,
yeah.
they would just kill someone.
Wow.
It's done. But now we have to go to court and stuff like that.
That's fascinating.
You know what I'm saying? But so it's such a weird it's just such a weird thing because now there's the law involved, and then like how do we can't observe the customs of other people and how who becomes the king and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, there's a person who is in charge of determining who becomes
Yes.
the king. Probably
Yeah.
it's called Makazi.
Okay.
Right? That's like an aunt. So she's the one who's like, you're gonna become
The king.
but now I think that case is just way too complicated, and then he has to go to court, and
Yeah.
it's a weird experience, even seeing it being on court,
Yeah,
like, saying it in
yeah.
English. I'm like, but I don't know. I'm not an expert at that.
But I never knew that this was happening, so it's very interesting. I want to ask you a last question.
yeah,
Right. Are there any vendor sayings that you think about often, or like say often, or really heard a lot growing up? Like sayings in vendor.
nothing that just
You can think about it for a second if you'd like.
comes to my brain. I don't have.
Or any sayings in general that you like about like South African sayings, like a boer maak 'n plan.
Bro, Venda is like huge, man. It's like the thing is I've just been out of touch with I've been out of touch with speaking Venda. It actually hurts me that I can't speak Venda often with like if I meet a Venda person, yeah. Oh yes, okay, yes. I'm very okay, if I meet a Venda person right now, let's say a Venda bro. Well, I'm saying, hey, wanam kara. So that's what I'll say. Hey, what do you mean wanam kara? So I think that's the say I would say if I meet a Venda person right now, that's the thing. If a Venda man right now, what do you mean wanam kara? So
What does that translate to in English?
what do you mean? It means like how is it?
Yeah.
Like how are you? Are you well? Wanam kara is a child of an old man. Yeah, child of an old man. Yeah.
Yeah. How's a child of an old man?
Yeah, that sounds weird. That's the thing.
I mean,
Like,
that's like the direct translation. It's not exactly the meaning, right? It's like,
yeah, how are you, bro?
no.
That's the thing. He said that it's like we're just like Wanam Kara. It's like child of our father. It's like one
Yes,
father.
yes, yes, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Wanam Kara, child of an old man.
That's beautiful, man.
So like yeah, child, son of dad.
Yeah, son of dad.
Yeah,
Our dad.
yeah, our dad.
Yeah.
I was
How do you say it? Waramkara.
Wanam Kara. Wanam Kara.
Ooh.
Wana
Wana.
wa
Wana.
Wamkara.
Wamkara.
Yeah, Wanam Kara.
Wana wamkara.
Yeah.
God, it's hard, man.
Everybody Wanam Kara. Yeah, that's
Wana wamkara.
that's what I'm saying. But I want to tell you about you're asking about the chieftaincy. So my great granddad was actually a warrior, man. That dude used to have a machete during the wars, when the land wars back in the days. So the reason why my son name, so my name is Muredi Paraundra. So Paraundra means Muredi means a fighter. I fight for other people. Paraundra means somebody who spreads wars.
Okay.
So that's how he got that name.
Yeah.
He used to have a machete. So when he goes to wars, he didn't kill you, that man. That man would just chop. He would chop you on your knees.
Yo.
And it leaves you suffering. And then you're going to bleed to death.
Yo. Your grandfather.
Yeah, that was his name.
That's a fighter, man.
That guy was
Damn.
that guy was a warrior, man. Shout out to Parandra, man.
Shout out to
Yeah, that was his name.
Granddad.
Yeah.
Jerry, man, thanks so much for joining me today. If you want to tell people where they can find you on socials or any shows that are upcoming.
Yeah,
If
man.
you don't want them to find you, that's fine as well.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you for coming, man. I
And
appreciate
the people out there, if you want to find me where I am, if you have you can find me on my podcast. So I have a podcast called the Random Guys Podcast. I co-host it with a comedian friend of mine, Khabane Moloi. So just go check the Random Guys Podcast on Instagram, on YouTube. Yeah, and you can just follow me on Instagram, Jerry McSpanky. And then the shows, I mean, I do comedy, so I don't know, man. I'm just in the streets, man. You find me.
Yeah. Look out for posters.
Just look out for posters. You can find
Search
something.
Jerry McSpanky on Instagram. Check his status or posts or whatever. Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Podcast is really good. I like what you guys do. It's very funny.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah.
This
Thanks for joining
was
me, man.
fun.
Appreciate it.
This was fun, man.
If there are any questions that I forgot to ask, please write them in the comments below, and I'll have Jerry back to
Yeah.
answer some specific questions.
If you wanna know,
And
I got you.
Like and subscribe and do all that stuff. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Peace out.
No, you have Youth Day.
We don't know when people are watching this.
Oh.